before I get into the layout, I don't have my phone down here now, but when I've got my new locomotive, the little RS3 that I got with sound that's working really good, is for some reason that locomotive will not work with this Digitrax Zephyr. Now this is the older model, it's not the newer one, but it'll only work with the Digitrax app on my phone. And if anybody knows why that's the case, please let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of curious why it's done that. It also, for some reason, will only let me, it won't let me put the road number that's on the locomotive, so I have to use 03, and I'm not quite sure why that's the case, because this is supposed to hold like 20 locomotives, and I definitely don't have 20 locomotives. I have read in there how to cancel them out, so that's the only thing I know to do is try to cancel them out and then put them back in. But anyway, I just wanted to ask that first thing before I got into the update, so we'll go over here and I'll show you what I got done, so hang on. Hey, this is Dave of Dave Trains with new layout update number 23. I've had a lot of camera problems. I don't know what the deal is, but I think I've got it finally straightened out again. Probably going to have to buy a camera. The only problem is I really cannot find one like this, and this really works well for me. So let me show you what I've done, and we'll go through that. This will definitely be the last video of the year. So I did finally get a layout update in there before the year ended. So let me turn the camera out and show you what I got done. So hang on. Well, the first thing, I don't know, when I did the original video, I had all my wires hanging down. I've got all those situated and put up against the framework. I've got a couple. I need to buy some more of these turnout extensions. When I was a kid, couldn't afford switches. Just thought it was neat. So now that I'm a big kid, I can afford these things. So I've got everything ready to go to do that. I've used some the paper mache and I can't think what it's called that you buy. Hobby Lobby just has the paper mache, but you can buy the Woodland Scenics Sculpta-Mode. And so I've been filling in some cracks and holes where I had drilled and put drop feeders in. And I had done a couple of sections, but of course the camera somehow messed up. So I worked on this center piece here where my water scene will be. And I'm trying something a little different. Basically what I've done is use the Sculpta-Mold to kind of center my bridge piers. And now I've gone back through and I add the gauze, the plaster coated gauze. I've got the Hobby Lobby material. It's not as good as Woodland Scenics, but it's readily available, and that's what I got. So right here will be one of the old piers that's not in use, and some remnants will be there. And I've cut some little sections that I'll lay in here and there too after when I come through, and I'll put plaster of Paris and fill in the gaps and seal all this in really good before I paint it. I had such a horrible time with the other river scene that I did on my last layout that I'm just real nervous about it, so I want to make sure everything is sealed good. And when I do put the sides in, I'm definitely going to do the best to seal them, and then actually make a small pour just for the edge right here to make sure if there's any leaks that will more or less kind of fill that up before I make the big pour, because this is going to be a pretty big pour once I get through. I got some new camera stands, so I'm going to be doing a video on how to take this this old bark and make rock molds out of that and put it on here. So these sides of the river will actually come out a little bit more, but I did get this part in. This is going to have to dry real good before I add any plaster Paris to it. So that's that'll be good to get this video out tonight, which is the 30th, I guess. And then that way by next week it'll be ready to start putting the plaster Paris on it, and then hopefully paint it, get that done. So after all that, because that'll need to dry for a good week before I paint it, I'll probably come over here and start working on my little grain bin scene I've got over here, and work on that area till this is done. So let me turn this camera back around and we'll go from there. So hang on. So there you go. I had done 2 sections of this already, and had trains running and everything, and for some reason the camera was corrupted. So hopefully this will be good. If it is, it'll come out tonight. If not, then it'll be later. But anyway, as always, I really appreciate you watching. It's a great year. I appreciate all your comments. Hope next year is better. I always keep thinking I'm going to do better getting out videos and working more steady on the layout. Definitely appreciate all my subscribers and all the comments. And as always, if you want to follow along my little N-scale journey, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, hope you have a great week and a great holiday, a safe holiday. And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.